Welcome back to Cheddar News, everyone. PGA golfer Matthew Wolff didn't win the Wyndham Championship last weekend, but he did walk away with a trophy and a cool $1 million. That's because Wolff, a 22-year-old rising star in the world of golf, won the Aon Risk Reward Challenge's season-long competition, recognizing players who use information and advice to make the best decisions on strategically challenging holes. Well, Matthew joins us now. Matthew, congratulations. It's so good to have you on the show. What does it feel like to win this award?
Yeah, thank you for having me. It feels amazing. You know, the end of the season, the end of the regular season was definitely longer than I remember it, with the lead in this race. But, I mean, it's just amazing. You know, Aon puts such a great, season-long race together. And, to come out on top and be the best person and make the best decisions is what it's all about, and I feel like I did that.
So walk me through your decision-making process here and what was key to winning these strategically challenging holes.
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of stats. The shot link for the PGA Tour shows a lot of stats on each individual hole. And so every single week I'd go to that hole that Aon chose to be that risk reward hole. And I would really, take a dive into that and, see, on average, where do people make the most birdies or eagles from? Or, what club do they use off the tee to try to, set themselves up? And I think, me and my caddy, I rely on my caddy a lot to make the best decisions. And, on top of that, just seeing the data and, going about it in not only a strategic way based on the data, but also about how I feel. And, there are times when the data might show something different, but I feel like driver's the best play, so I'll take driver. And, it's just about balancing all that and, like I said, making the best decision at the right time.
Well, I can tell, Matthew, that you've definitely got the strategic mindset for this. And I mentioned a rising star in golf. You finished in the top 5 at 2 majors in your careers. And I know you've spoken about mental health and how that's been a struggle for you at times. We've seen a lot of athletes really across the board come out and speak to that. Talk to me about your approach to some of the challenges that you faced.
Yeah, I think, there's a lot of things behind the scenes that most people, don't really see or ever hear about. Being a professional athlete, although it has a lot of its perks, like this race or like the $1 million, it's, it also comes with a lot of responsibility and pressure and, managing all that and being able to kind of separate your life from your sport or your performance is really important to me. It's definitely something I've been working on, and it's pretty hard because when you work so hard for something and you go out and don't perform the way you want, it's hard to stay positive. But a lot of people out here have been helping me and just telling me that just because you don't have a good round doesn't mean you're a bad person, or doesn't mean you have to treat other people poorly. Not that I ever would, but some people counter it and saying, almost it shows about who you are as a person more when you have bad days in your profession, because if you go out and treat people with respect and kindness and, it kind of makes you feel better about yourself and it makes everyone else feel better about you. And like I said, it's definitely a challenge, but it's fun.
Are there hacks? Like, do you do meditation? Do you have any sort of rituals that just help you keep the energy up and that positive mindset to go out there and compete?
Yeah, I think breathing is really important. I feel like once you get in the heat of the moment, or if you're doing anything high pressure, a lot of people get quick and their heart rate goes up and everything starts moving quicker. Whereas being able to take a deep breath and slow everything down is definitely been helping me a lot. But I haven't gotten into any meditation or anything like that. I think my mind moves a little too quickly for that, but maybe I should try it.
Well, like I said, you definitely got a strategic mind, and that has been a really big boost, I know, for you during this tour. It's been a challenging tour, PGA Tour. Certainly the coronavirus has upended the way that all of us, right, live and work these days. When it comes to the year ahead, how are you trying to keep yourself safe and continue to compete during still a spreading Delta variant?
Yeah, it's definitely a huge talk right now is, the PGA Tour with that new Delta variant, knowing that, not being able to test for it and other things like that, it definitely affects us. And, I feel like the PGA Tour has taken the protocols and do what they have to do in order to make us feel safe and make us feel like we're not in danger by traveling to all these places and being around all these people. And there's still no autographs that we can sign. And it is unfortunate because, I do want to interact with the fans and stuff, but knowing that you have to keep your space and be safe and practice social distancing is it's important. And like I said, the PGA Tour, they have, a lot of things and a lot of rules that they have in place to make us players not only feel, safe from the coronavirus or the new Delta variant, but just, with the toll that it takes on your body, just the common cold and, your body wearing down and stuff. I feel like they definitely take a lot of precautions to make sure that we're safe and healthy and we can do what we're meant to do, and that's play good golf.
Play good golf. Well, speaking of playing good golf, Matthew, I know you're in Jersey City right now waiting for the FedEx Cup playoff tees. It's teeing off this weekend, so we're wishing you good luck. What is your mindset going into this?
Yeah, I think, it's the playoffs, and just like any sport, this is your time to make that late run and see, if what you've been working on through the entire year, or I should say what you've been working for the entire year, pays off. And I think, it's not so much trying to put more pressure on yourself or say that this is a bigger deal than any other tournament, but, just knowing that what you've been sticking with and working on is going to come up at the right time. And hopefully I can make a big jump and make a race or a run for the FedEx Cup.
All right, we're cheering you on this weekend, Matthew. Everyone here on the Closing Bell Cheddar team, we're rooting for you. That's Matthew Wolff. He's an Aon Risk Reward Challenge winner. Have a good one.